Good evening, this is GBPUSD. I'm the NSH. You can find at the blog fibstalker.com. I also post regularly on Twitter using the fbstalker nickname. Good evening, this is the fibstalker view on currencies. This is a brief video I publish every Sunday for my newsletter subscribers. And today is Sunday, June the 30th, 2013, and in this brief video I'm going to review for you the weekly and daily chart of the pound versus US dollar forex pair, the US dollar versus Japanese yen forex pair, and the Australian dollar versus the US dollar forex pair. So let's start from the weekly chart of the pound versus the dollar, which is the chart that you see on the screen. Just looking at the last year of trading since the highs in 2013, we can see that this area 150.56 area up to 157.90 is still acting as a resistance, and as you can see, this resistance was actually respected to the pip at the beginning of May, and this 156 level acted as a resistance to the pip. So price went down, and then it was pushed again for 3 weeks into this area of resistance, and then price couldn't make it above this 157.90, which would have represented an important development for the pound. So at the moment we kept moving lower. The pound might be ready for maybe a retracement in the coming days. Just want to highlight to you the current sequence of measure move that we can see on the daily chart. It's an extension. It's an extension that we can trace from the June 18th. Lows to lows, and as we can see, this level was respected, and 20-day moving average also offered resistance, and price went into this 152.90 153 area, which saw a little bit of profit taking here, and then continued into and below the 52.10 level here. So I think we are due for a small retracement here, and this price could continue moving lower in extension, so we trace from lows to lows. And if we during the week, maybe tomorrow or Tuesday, you start seeing participation at this 152.55 152.50 level, you maybe can take a stab at shorts here for a continuation with a stop above 152.77. and if you get a continuation, the first target will be this 151.23.30, and the second will be 150.55. If we move above 152.76, then you can actually wait for a move higher, a retracement lower, and then with a 4-hour confirmation breakout from highs to lows. So in the upwards direction, you can take a stab at a long on the other side. Let's move to the US dollar versus Japanese yen. Now, I reminded you last week that this market is trading in weekly extensions here. We saw participation at this 94 level, as I mentioned last week, and price currently is slowing down into this area of resistance and participation on the short side between 98.70 and 99.90. So technically, if this 99.89 99.90 level will be broken on the upside, then we will have a confirmation of technically a confirmation of this new setup starting in the 94 area, and this could actually bring price into this area I'm going to show you now, into the area of targeting 108.30 level. This is the first the first target of this extension set up on the weekly chart. So there is a potential for bulls to keep bringing price higher into this 108.30, and this is what the technical program trading participation on the weekly chart is telling us. Now let's remove this and then quickly see what is happening on the daily chart. On the daily chart we have this 94 area support. I showed you how we came with this level, and on the daily chart we had this move for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, and then there was a higher high the 6 days, and then a retracement. And this price, on this time frame, this market is trading in extensions. You can see clearly here, tracing from the first high before the start of the move higher to highs, and we saw participant right at this 96, 97 level here, bringing price into this 99.50 level, and we saw a little bit of profit taking here. Now this is an extension, so there is a potential to for price to continue into 180 level here, and if that happens, then we will trace the next sequence in the move from high to high again, and we should see after we get and if we get into this 190, we should get then a retracement into this 99.80 and then a continuation higher, if price on the daily will continue trading in extension. So let's move to the I want to move to the last market, the Australian dollar versus the US American dollar, and we know that this market is in a big danger here, and of course this market is kind of being conditioned by the short manipulation that is being done on the short side in gold, and as we can see with price moving below this 92.20 25 level here, actually showed that this price is in a big actually in this big troubles here, and there is the possibility for this market to move all the way down into the 085.48, because after this violation weekly long on the weekly chart will not be willing to pick up this market. Of course, we can always and we should actually see some kind of profit taking, and this could bring price in this time frame could actually bring price to two levels that we have to watch. The first one will be the extension from lows to lows here, if the retracement starts from these levels, as we are seeing at the Sunday open here, being pressed into the 096.10, or actually the correction could be much shallower here, and we could actually see price getting into this 093.45 level here, and then a continuation lower. So these are the two levels you have to watch. On the daily chart, we can actually see that price is trading in extension, and the extension is again from lows to lows, and this has targets below. If we move above this 93.83, then watch out for the other level of resistance, which is one of the two levels that I've showed you on the weekly chart. So as you can see, these two levels of resistance are very close one another. So if we get above this 194.05 or 6 level, then we can expect a larger retracement, as I showed you before, into this into this higher level, and that would actually be a gift and a good opportunity to get short this market. And this could come at the 96.14, so above 94.06 we have the potential to move higher into this 96.10 area. And that's it for today. So there are some good opportunity here, so watch these markets during the week. I want to remind you that this Fib Stalker view on currencies is something that I only distribute to my newsletter subscribers. If you want to receive this information, just subscribe my newsletter, and I'll be happy to share this with you. The newsletter is free, and you can subscribe it on my website, fibstalker.com. Thank you very much for your attention, and a great trading week. Bye bye.